Incremental greetings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the Pleasurable expansion. Now it's time to cover about the image importer. He doesn't do that in the course. He uses other import methods. Remember, we had almost 4 import methods. So I will be adding my 2 cents. Okay, so I will take this article as a starting point because the Renaissance has a lot of images. So it will be a really good example. So now, no worries what I'm doing. We will see this later on. I'm importing this article in my Supermemo collection. And I have all of those images, but remember, this is a preview. Next time, if this doesn't exist online, I won't see those images. Nice. Then, if I really want, let's say Wikipedia, that's from Wikipedia. Wikipedia is super safe. But let's say that's a personal blog. This could disappear anytime, and so on. What I could do, remember, Ctrl F8. I can download the images. As I go incrementally, I'm reading the article. But if I want, I don't want to wait. Let me localize them. Convert remote images to local images. That means that I will get those images on my image registry just in case. They are not used yet. But instead of pointing to the internet, they will be pointing to a local image instead. This is especially useful if you really think that, hey, this is not evergreen, this is very prone to be offline, lost, deleted, and so on. I really care about this content, so I will want to make my copy. And I also know that I won't read this today. I will take it incrementally. So I will select all of the images until I'm stuck. Hey, it didn't work as expected, right? Okay, so in this case, because I want more than the ones I don't, I select all, and then I take out the thumbs and the icon. Okay, so I have, from the 36 images, I have all of those, and I will click, not in insert. Insert will be creating an image component for every single one. There are way too many. What I will instead is localize. And you may think, hey, what's the difference, right? It looks the same. Precisely, that's the point, it looks the same. Or if I press Ctrl F8, look at this. This now is a local file. Look, Supermemo collection, learning elements, and the directory of the image. Same thing. There's a side effect that you're adding a lot of images preemptively. So imagine I do this with a few hundreds of articles. Then I pollute, let's say, my image registry because, first, it's not being used. Could be the case that then I read the article and I don't need this image. I don't use it. So when I finish reading this article, then time to time, when I repair the collection, we will see, this will be gone. But that means that I will have hundreds or perhaps thousands of high resolution images on my collection, just in case, to later be deleted. Okay, it's a good deal. If you really care, you want to play safe. But not only that, there's another consequence. It's that the name is the original name. So the element file, let's say, in this case, you have a name. Maximilian, Holy Roman Emperor. Okay, it's good enough, right? You have this weird thing of the percentage to see and so on, but I mean, you can identify that. But what is this? 76468 or 533. What is this? Hey, I remember this. I identify that. But how on earth I will know is using this? That's a side effect. You get a copy, but those are super dummy. So now, if I go to my registry, now I have more images in my registry. Now, now if I select 77, oh shoot, I forgot the names. 533 is the one I remember. Let me actually search. Do you see here an example? What is this thing? It's not descriptive at all. That's why it's so important to name the files, which we will cover in the next video. But at the same time, you don't want to spend time on renaming all of those files. You don't want to spend time renaming those files. But you could edit name. You can edit the name here, not even in the registry. But once you use that, so now let's do the flow. I will select this one. So now I use it for real, and now is when, hey, for me now, this has a meaning. So therefore, in this case, I already have what it is. I copy this, and then I can rename it. Right click, length, rename, or Alt-R. And instead of these numbers, that doesn't help, I will have the precise name. That then I want to search, that depends on your flow. Hey, do I want to filter images that are pieces of art, paintings, or even paintings for a specific author? Depends. If I have a lot of paintings, perhaps I want to specify the author so I can quickly filter by that. Next, by Wikipedia, what happens that Supermemo will always download the highest resolution possible. Sometimes you don't want that because it goes crazy high. Not because of the file size, it's because Supermemo, after 600 kilobytes, more or less, it becomes painfully slow. So remember this fact. By default, when you localize, it will localize with the highest resolution possible for Wikipedia. Then another flow is that perhaps you want to delete images, inline images. So let's say that, you know what, I have this image, for me it works, it acts like a peg. With this, I actually identify Renaissance. For me, it's enough. I don't need anything, I only want the text. So I don't care about all of those images. I can actually do this. So again, Control F8. Then I select everything. This is especially useful for all of those dummy files. If it's an article that you get a lot of ads, the images are from ads and out of thumbnails, you can just click on them and delete them. Delete. So those are gone from the HTML component. Now it will be easier if I just select everything and delete everything. Yes, please. And now you see it's gone. The image here was gone, and every single image is out. I won't do it in this particular article, personally, but it's just as an easy example that, hey, sometimes I don't care about the images and are wasting space, make Supermemo slower to load, whatever, you can get rid of it. Remember, it doesn't take much time. Click the component, Ctrl F8, select all. Now it's empty because I deleted all of the images. Select all and delete. 3 clicks. Then how is it possible that I have no images now? Because this image is in its own component, not in the HTML component. So that's more or less all you need to know about the image importer.